So very happy to see everyone here. I think now is the time to start the class. It's 5:05 and we're waiting enough for everyone to join. So if there's anyone who joins, they will be considered late. So good afternoon and good evening, depending on which time zone you're in. Very happy to see everyone. And let's start the class now. Let's start the class with an introduction of everyone. First, I am the founder of Apping Club, and I personally very enjoy programming, computer science, and tennis. And I'm really passionate about this club, Apping Club, and I want to give everyone like more opportunity in the field of computer science. As you can see here, this is our website. You can visit this through appingclub.org. So we're like a youth app inventor, global student nonprofit organization, and we want to like impact the world through changing apps. And we don't care what your background is. Either you learn coding or you didn't. We think you can become like tomorrow's society's contributors. So obviously today's class is aimed to thanks technology, giving back to the community based off of the theme of Thanksgiving, which was yesterday. So I guess happy belated Thanksgiving to everyone. And you can find out more information about the club through through the website. And you can find like our recent events, programs, all those stuff. So basically though, Apping Club is like a club where we want to like help everyone through innovating apps, and we want to create apps to like influence the world and make the world a better place. All right, that's all about myself and a very short introduction about the club. You can learn much more information about the club, and there's much more to it, which you can find out later. Now let's move on to our next teacher, Richard.
So I'm the vice president of Appen Club, and I enjoy tennis and programming mostly. I do some programming because I like making cool stuff, like with electronics and stuff, and it's pretty useful. And for me, it's a pretty fun hobby, and there's many possibilities with stuff like AI because pretty much everything nowadays is done with AI.
Yeah, like Richard is saying, AI is going to be a big part of the future. So getting everyone interested and like interacting with computer science and creating apps will be a huge benefit to everyone. And it'll help you get like more introduced to stuff like AI and like future stuff. All right, now let's move on to our TA. First, let's give it up to our other founder, the co-founder of Apping Club, Aaron Lee.
So I'm Aaron. As Tony just said, I'm one of the co-founders of Appin Club, and I'm currently a freshman in my high school, Francis Parker, which is in San Diego, California. And I enjoy computer science, playing tennis, and I also won the first place in the MIT Appathon 2022 youth team.
Yeah, as Aaron said, actually, I'm from California Bay Area, and Richard himself is from Connecticut. So we're all actually in like different parts of the US. And winning the MIT App Inventor Summer Appathon is a pretty big accomplishment. And as you know, it is an international competition for computer science in MIT App Inventor. All right, now let's see the next TA, Tiffany.
Hi, my name is Tiffany, and I'm from New York. I'm currently a junior in high school, and I love coding and computer science. And I currently know how to code in Python, Java, and several web development languages, such as like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and learn more about like AI and machine learning, and also app making. And I'll be happy to help with any questions you may have.
For you guys, it's like a video about like a message from all of our advisors and supporters, and we just wanted to show you. My Chrome is like not loading, so I'll let Richard screen share and play that video for you guys. All right, sorry about that.
Hey, this is Robert from the MIT App Inventor team in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I want to give a big shout out to Aaron and Tony at Appin Club for organizing such a great series of crash courses and competitions. App Inventor is a powerful tool for building mobile apps. Whether your idea is straightforward or super tech heavy, some of the newest features on our platform let you use artificial intelligence for image classification, integrating a conversational agent into your app, connecting Google to Google Sheets, showing data visualizations on the new chart function, and in beta we have ways of connecting Internet of Things devices for gathering real-world data. You can keep the App Inventor team posted at MIT by checking in with our community forum. It's full of all kinds of coders, from beginners to members of our development staff to advanced programmers working in industry. Any of these folks can answer questions day or night, and I would encourage you to post something cool that you made in one of App-In Club's awesome
Just wanted to
crash
quickly
courses.
recognize and congratulate the App and Club team for all they're doing in teaching and promoting MIT App Inventor. I think MIT App Inventor is the best way for students to learn computer science, because just within a short time of first encountering programming, you'll be able to build interactive apps, cloud databases, interface with AI, and so many other cool things, all thanks to MIT App Inventor's focus on computational thinking rather than just memorizing syntax. It's how I and a lot of my other friends got started in programming, and we were able to progress into more advanced topics very seamlessly. So if you're interested in any emerging field in computer science, whether it's AI or algorithms or software engineering, do give MIT App Inventor a try, because it's an incredible platform for
A
learning.
mobile application is a computer program that runs on a mobile device like phones, iPads. Things that are often portable and easy access, and that itself describes the importance of mobile application development. They're fundamentally created so we can do things like communicate, educate, and entertain ourselves conveniently and on the go. As long as we are able to move, mobile application development is here to stay, and the best part is anyone can create a mobile app with a click of a button. All you need is a developer tool and the internet, and you can create the next Instagram, Candy Crush, you name it. The power is at your fingertips.
My name is Ritvik Ganesh, and I am a current computer science student at MIT. Having developed a number of apps myself, I know that mobile app development is one of the most effective and rewarding ways of putting your ideas into the hands of users around the world. MIT App Inventor is an intuitive and interactive platform to get started with mobile app development, and I applaud App-In Club's work for training and supporting students today to become developers of tomorrow. The hard work you put into learning app development will help you develop valuable skills that will prepare you to tackle challenges and bring your visions to life. I am excited to see what you
Hey,
achieve.
I'm John, and I'm a student at Harvard. The last 3 summers, I've had the pleasure of teaching some courses in MIT App Inventor, and it's been really fun. I think that MIT App Inventor was a big part of why I even got into CS in the first place, as a kid just working on some science fair projects here and there. And it's such a powerful place to learn stuff like machine learning, connect to Internet of Things devices. It's got so much functionality packed in such an easy to use format. I think that App-In is doing a great job paying it forward to the next generation of developers. And to any students out there, I wish you guys the best of luck in your journey. And this is a great way to get started.
I'm Annie, and I'm a student at Purdue. Everyone using a phone right now to watch this video is watching it on a mobile app. Mobile apps are used every day by the vast majority of people. Because it is such a crucial part of our lives, mobile app development skills are important and will improve in the years to come. Mobile app development doesn't need to be hard, and this is where MIT App Inventor comes in. Just a few blocks can create a working application, and the possibilities are endless.
Hello, my name is Derek. I'm currently a junior studying computer science at Caltech. And over the last few years, I've had the opportunity to develop curriculum for and teach introductory computer science courses using MIT App Inventor. And comparing it with all my other experience learning software engineering and computer science, I can definitively say that the ease of use in learning, developing, testing, and deploying MIT App Inventor makes it one of the best ways to learn computer science as a beginner. It's just so easy to cook up an idea and see it come to life right in your hands. And I think it's a great thing that more young people are beginning to learn how to implement their ideas in such an amazing atmosphere. It's really easy to use, and it's not just simple. It can be you can create very advanced apps and projects with MIT App Inventor. Pretty much the sky's the limit, and I think it's great that you guys are learning using it.
My name is Kat, and I do research at Yale with an academic background in psychology. In a world where technology is growing exponentially, having access to a smart device that houses applications becomes more commonplace. Applications are likely used on a daily basis for you as well, from sending text through Messenger, defeating a zombie in Pocket Minecraft, and ordering a late night dinner through Uber Eats. Apart from my personal use, applications have a global outreach and have the potential to create change for good, such as climate action, healthcare, and non-traditional ways of education. And as someone whose first programming tool is MIT App Inventor, I think it's a great way to kickstart your understanding of coding language while building something functional without sacrificing creativity. And for students interested in creating applications, I strongly encourage you to think of the gaps that exist in society and build something that responds to those gaps. Good luck, and I look forward to using your innovative creations one day.
So that we want to give a thanks to all of our supporters for taking their time to make this video. And as you can see, we really want to show that MIT App Inventor will help you and will help students of the future to establish a community of great coders. And I believe it is a great tool. It's basically a coding platform that allows users to make fully functional Android apps with practically no coding experience. It's very simple, and it uses blocks rather than text, but it's very different from Scratch. And it does it in a good way because it provides a lot of outside links which you can import, and it's much more complicated than Scratch in most aspects. And it can do much more than what Scratch does, as it can make you fully functional apps. And why we use this MIT App Inventor instead of jumping right to writing code is because the biggest part of coding is training your logic, right? You have to get the coding mindset. So you have to figure out the syntax and coding language. It takes a lot of time. So MIT App Inventor will exclude all of that process. You don't need to learn the syntax or the language. It's very visual. If the block says it does this, then it will actually does that. So you don't have to take time to learn the syntax. And MIT App Inventor, it does a lot of things intuitive and simple, and it prevents users from encountering common coding issues like incorrect spelling, because you just drag the box, you can't really spell. I mean, you could, but you just search it for the box, or syntax issues, or a lack of direction. It's very simple to use, very simple to learn, and we think it's the best coding platform to allow you to get started in coding. All right, so if everyone can pull up on your website, you go on to MIT App Inventor, and just search up MIT App Inventor and click the first link from your result. And then we can get started. So let's see. Well, I'll give you guys some time to put up. If you actually click the link over here, it'll actually take you to the website directly. So if you're on the slide, you can just click the link. And in the Discord server, there should be the link to the slide. So if you are not on the slide yet, you can go onto the Discord server to find the link to the slide. Then come to the slide and just click on this Hello Codi, and it'll take you directly to MIT App Inventor. So in MIT App Inventor, you will come to this hour of code. And then here, you can start your first coding project in MIT App Inventor, if it is your first. Oh, wait. So overview. So the Codi project will have a picture where you can right click or save as, and there'll be a B sound when you click the B, touch the B button, and you can also download it by clicking the three dots and press download. And basically, Hello Codi is a very simple app that you can build in a very short amount of time. And you create a button has a picture of Codi, the B on it, and then program the button so that when it's clicked, the phone will make a buzzing sound. You can actually find all the instructions for building this app through the tutorials in MIT App Inventor's official website. If you just go onto the tutorials. So usually after you finish like writing your code, or if you just want to like test your code if it works, let's see how it looks right now, you can just press the AI companion button shown here, and it'll give you like a QR code. And you should download, you have to download the MIT App Inventor app on your phone, preferably Android, and you scan the QR code it provides, and it'll actually like upload your project onto the phone, so it has the app. Or you can like press build and then download as APK to also like run it as an APK file. And basically, MIT App Inventor is a powerful tool, and the AI companion, it allows you to demo your apps during development. And if you have any questions right now, feel free to type in the chat. If not, we're gonna move on to the next one. So now let's look at the user interface. So in the user interface, there are the button, checkbox, date picker, image, label, list picker, list view, notifier. And all these like components are located on the left hand of the designer window under the title palette, as shown here. And these components are basic elements where you can use to make apps on Android phone or iPhone. They're like the ingredients in a recipe, and you can use these components to build like your screen, like basically the front end part. And so yeah, if you have any questions, you can type in the chat. And so basically that's how you like find the parts where you can use to place on the screen where you can actually show the components. And there are like certain components where you can find like the button where like you can tap to initiate an action. So I see a lot of students are asking like the Codi question. So the Codi is actually the app, the finished product we're gonna make today. I'll just laying an overview of what the app does. But basically just like a picture of the Codi, and it's gonna say like touch the button, and then wait, let me just go back to that slide. As you can see here, basically it's just an app, and then if you press touch the B, it'll make the sound like the buzzing sound. That's our finished product today, and we're gonna teach you how to make this Hello Cody app today. So this is just an overview. It's not like I taught how to make the Cody app in just one slide. All right. Now moving on to the next part. So using components. So to use the component in your app, you need to click and drag like the component into the designer. And when you add a component to the viewer, what you can find in this picture, it will also appear the components on the list on the right hand, like over here, the components. It'll show you like screen one button. Like say if I drag the button in, it will show you on the screen, and also show you under the screen one component. And all these components, like if you click on it, they'll show you like the properties of it, and you can adjust it to your liking. And these properties change the way the components appear or behave within the app. And to view or change the properties of a component, which you can find over here, you can like select the component, and then you can change like these different aspects to it. Say if I want to change like the background color, I just click on this color box and then choose the color I desire. If I want to change the font size, I can like change and just rewrite the font size into like something else. It's pretty easy, as you know, it's like very logical. All right. So now let's actually start the coding process. And let's have Richard, the other teacher, to take it from here.
I'm seeing some students asking some questions in chat. Do any of you need help? Okay, so if you go onto the slideshow, guys, that I posted in chat, you click on Hello Cody. There's a link that pops up. You can click on the link. If you're not logged in, it will show you a prompt to log into Google. And then once you log into Google, it will open up this page. And this is the page that you want to be on. You guys get it? All right. So then we can get started with step 1. So first of all, we want to drag and drop the button component to screen 1. So if we go into the user interface, see there's a button right here. Also, there's a tutorial that you can list out right here if you need any help. See, there's a user interface. If you can drag this button into the screen, the viewer area, it'll make this pop up. All right. So now we need to give it the properties of the image to be. So we need to upload this B image as well as, oops. Let me reload real quick. So you can see we have the sound, the image, and this already ready. So then, let's see, let's go into the icon. See that as little button. Go into here, change the image from this to Codi.jpg. This is what we want. And then we don't want to have any text because we just want to be the image and get rid of this. All right, so step 1, just getting this B onto our screen. All right. Step 2. Okay, so okay, sure, I'll send the link again. You want the link to the slideshow or the Hello Cody? Okay, this is the direct link for Hello Cody. So if you go to this link, it'll open up the App Inventor thing. The B icon's already in the media. So if you drag into the button into the viewer area, you click on the button, then you can see the properties in this property side panel. Two windows on the screen at the same time. I guess. Actually, I might not. It messes up the formatting a bit. If you want both of them open, then you can open up the slideshow on your own device. Okay, so now that we have this button here, we've gotten rid of the text. Then we need to put in a label. And a label is essentially just some plain text, which the user can see when they're on your app. So this is also in user interface right here. Drag this in. We want this to be below the button, so we drag it in here. First of all, we want the text property to be touch to be. So you can go in here and set that. We want to set the font size to 30. Set the background color, say any color. So right here, say cyan. Then for our text color, we can do something else. So let's say blue. Oops. Then We can center align this too if you guys want. So these properties directly change what this component is. All right. So now let's upload this sound. How do you get the Codi picture? If you go to the link, it should already be in this media section. If it's not, and you just made a fresh MIT App Inventor project, then you just click upload file, choose file, and then you can download the file off the slideshow. So like right here, codi.jpg. Click OK, it'll add it on. Sure, I'll send the link to the slideshow again. All right then. So now for uploading the sound, this one's in a different place in media this time. We drag this into here. You can see this is a non-visible component, meaning that the user can't see this, but it's still there. So these are usually for helpers, and then you have properties still in here, but you can interact with these in the block section. All right, then we need to set the source to be sound to MP3, so that knows this is what it has to play. And then now we can use blocks. So over here, this is the designer tag. This is where you like put in all your components and like sort everything out. You can format everything here. This is where everything that the user will see. If you click on blocks, this is pretty much the backside of the project that's hidden from the user. And this whole handles all the logic and stuff. Right. So now you have the built-in blocks, which are here. These are essentially just pieces of logic that your code can use. So control does things like conditional statements, loops, then screen control. Logic just basic Boolean logic. Math does operations. Text is with just text and strings. Lists are something else. Dictionaries essentially hold key value pairs. These are just colors that are useful in other things. Variables let you store data, and procedures allow you to set up code that you can call upon and then redo at any time. And then here underneath, we have components. So components are essentially what we have put inside of the designer tab, and we can access these. So the first thing we want to do, we want to go into this button, then we want to drag the when button one.click. So now this block will run whatever's inside of this every single time you click button 1, which we can check is this. This is what's called an event handler or an event consumer, where essentially events will be passed in, like when the user clicks a button, and then they'll run the code accordingly. All right, step 2, we want to drag in the sound1.play button. Right here. Now, essentially what this one will do, it plays whatever sound is put into the sound1 component, which in this case is the bsound.mp3. So then this entire code part just plays the sound when you click the button. All right, so now if we want to test the app, we can load the app onto the phone. And then we click on Connect, AI Companion. Then you can see a code and a QR code pops up. And if you go into the phone app, this is what you'll see, essentially a screen that lets you connect with the code or QR code. We can scan it like this. And as we can see, the phone is connected to the app. And if we touch the B, it plays the sound. And now, even though this is a way you can connect to your app and use it while during development, what you do afterwards, after everything's ready, MIT App Inventor actually lets you build full apps that anyone can just import, just like any other app if you have an Android device, and use. So to do that, you click Build, and then there's two options, APK and AAB. we're gonna just do APK. So if you click on this, it'll build the app. It takes a bit for bigger apps, but this one's fairly small, so it shouldn't take that long. All right, now we see two buttons. One lets you download the APK straight to your computer. So you click on this, it downloads this, and then a QR code also pops up. So if you're building this on your computer, then you can essentially grab an Android device. I'm not sure if mine has charts. I can test it out, and then scan the QR code, and then it'll work. I'll try to grab out the tablet real quick to see if I can get it to work. All right, it does have charts, so I'll wait for it to load up.
In the
And by the way,
meantime,
once you have the APK file, this QR code expires after like 2 hours, so you can't just send that to everyone. But you can download the APK and then put it on like Google Drive or something, and then you can have your friends download it off there. I have to wait for this tablet to boot up though.
so in the meantime, if anyone have any questions, you can feel free to raise hand and you can unmute to speak. So right now it's like a Q&A session real quick until the Android device boot up.
Alfred, do you have the button open? Like on your screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so then if you go into there, you click on the button. On your properties side, you should see one of the properties is image. Now, if you click the input, then it'll open up all the different things that are in your media. Then you can click Codi.jpg. You click on that, it'll make the B icon pop up.
It is not there.
Can you show me?
It's like not at the bottom.
Oh. Did you open up? Okay. You can download the things from the slideshow in the overview slide. It's on slide 9. You can download them from there, and then you can upload them by going into your media tab. It's right next to properties on the bottom side. You can click upload file, choose file, and then you can choose it from your downloads. Then once you click OK, it'll be in your media and you can access it from that button. You can't drag the label to the bottom. What do you mean? Yeah.
Like I tried to drag it to the bottom, but then it goes back up again.
Did you let go of your cursor when it was at the bottom?
Yeah.
Put the text in the middle. Oh, if you want to properly center the text, then you can use something in the user interface. Hold on. The tablet's a bit broken right now. Might be out of battery, might not. It's not loading up though. Oh, nice. The tablet just died. Okay, I guess I can't show you the downloading of the APK, but once you have the QR code, you can easily download it by scanning it and then opening it up on the device. You can download it from there, install it. You'll see some warnings because Android doesn't like you downloading things from APKs because it can be unsafe if you don't know where it's coming from. But App Inventor is fairly safe. So you can scan it from there and then run the app. Does anyone else need help?
And also a note to realize is that if you're using an Apple device, some apps or maybe this app, it might not be compatible. So if you run into like weird errors that should not occur, maybe it's not because of your code, maybe it is because of your advice, like device you're using. We recommend Android, and if you don't have one, you can use like a Android simulator or something like that.
Yeah, so another option you have is if you click into connect, then you can see something that says emulator. Let me just get rid of this real quick. To connect, you click emulator. You can download this off online if you have like a Windows or a Mac device. Or if you have Chrome OS, then you can download that companion directly off of the Google Play Store. And then you can run it through the emulator, which emulates a mobile device on your computer. What do you mean by the button can't have a picture?
I think
我不知道。
那关掉是不是？
没有啊，他还在这里啊。我不知道。
Okay, so for the one button, one dot click, if you go into the block section, top right corner, you can see some blocks. Well, okay, there's this block menu. You want to go into this section that says block 1. If you click on it, then this menu of all the different blocks pops up. Then you can drag each of these blocks into the viewer. And then you can drag things from the button, like button 1.click into here, then sound 1.play into here. How do you make the button named? If you click on button 1 inside your designer, then on the right hand side you click image and then you can go there. It should be in here, or you can, if it's not, you download it from the slideshow, but and then you upload it into your media section here, and then you can put it in there. Angela, could you turn on your camera and show me what you mean?
Like I drag the label to the bottom, but it doesn't stay on the bottom. It just pops right up.
Yeah, like can you turn on your camera and show me your screen?
share screen. Go back to your screen.
If you're on Zoom for your computer, then you can click on the share screen or new share. Then you share the tab. And if you need clarification on any of the steps, though, it's all in the slideshow. All right, Tony's gonna say some stuff now.
Alright, so as class is ending, we have to like wrap stuff up. So let me just share my screen again. So as you can know, we already the Hello Codi app or the instructions you can find here. You can just follow the slide step by step, and then just like follow it and then do it. If that's not clear enough, you can actually come onto the MIT App Inventor .mit.edu website, and then on this website, like this website, this is the homepage. You can scroll down, press try a tutorial, and then press beginner tutorial. And then in here, you can like see the app, and then the tutorial is here, and you can find the PDF instruction, the tutorial itself. If you click on it, it'll take you to actually already exists. So you guys, if you guys click on this, it should show you like the screen with like how to do it and stuff. Like here, if you click on Hello Cody over here, it will tell you exactly what you need to do. And you can just follow it and like press next step, all these stuff. Like just follow it like exactly if you're confused, and you should be able to make the app successfully. This is one of the like easiest app you can make on MIT App Inventor, so it shouldn't be that hard. So the homework that we will give you is to finish this app, and if you have any questions, please go onto the Discord server and type your questions there. And our TAs and teachers will try to answer the questions as soon as possible. So that's basically it for today's class. And we want to thank you for coming to today's class and participating. And tomorrow we'll continue with a different project. And then on day 3, we will begin some harder level, like intermediate project. So you can be excited for that. And hopefully you guys can like finish the app. And feel free to ask questions on Discord. And if you come down to this Google slide, you should be able to find the Discord link on the last slide and the website link over here. Another announcement I want to make is that if any of you guys are interested or like higher level or intermediate level coder who already know MIT Inventor, and if you're still here and if you want to like listen to something about maybe Usicle or like Usicle related stuff, feel free to join this link I'm going to send in a Discord server right now. So basically it's like a lecture which is taught by Kevin Meng, one of our advisors, like the MIT student. He's actually teaching a lecture right now. So I'll send you guys the link. Let me get it real quick. So this is the link to the the Kevin Monk's lecture. It should be happening right now, so feel free to join right now if you guys want to. And once again, thank you for participating in today's class. We hope to see you again tomorrow, and we hope to see you in our club to contribute to tomorrow's future. So definitely join the club and definitely check out this lecture if you're interested. All right. Well, see you tomorrow and hope you have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.